Hey guys, this is Priest here. I was going to make a quick Obby mod pure, and it took me 2 days to get roughly about 60 strength, and I was going to show you guys a quick easy way to get 60 strength starting from nothing. It took me 2 days, and there's a pic of my stats. You know, I got 1 attack, 60 strength, whatever. I wouldn't suggest you getting range, and here's why. Because when you start getting range before you get 60 strength, you start getting more HP, which therefore bumps up your combat level before you get 60 strength, and you'll be like level 34, 35 when you have just 40 range. And I'm just going to teleport to Edgeville here and show you guys about where to start at. I mean, just as soon as you log in, I'm talking when you create the account. This can be free to play or pay to play. And usually when you create an account about this time, it'll give you free 14 days, and that's what I've gotten right here. I've used my first 2 days to just train straight up strength. And after these 14 days, I'm going to bump it up to about a few months membership and stuff, get my strength up to about 90, 99, whatever. And here's just a quick look at my little bank right here. I took all my cash, it's in my pouch. And there goes a few things I PK'd, and I'm going to show you guys some items that you'll need while training. I suggest you get you teletabs, trout, salmon. If you don't have a lot of money, salmon and trout is the way to go. And if you got a little bit extra, you know, use some tuna. Heals more HP. And I'm just going to grab up a couple of things, show you kind of what you need. And like I said, it's just been a real hoot making this Obby pure. And it's been real fun. Just in 2 days, I've PK'd over, or not 2 days, but 2 hours. I PK'd over about 300k. And what you're going to need is, for pay to play, is a red topaz machete, blade storm drape, strength amulet, full iron, zerker ring, and a combat brace. And if you don't have a lot of money, a zerker ring, you know, you don't necessarily need it, but it just makes you hit higher, and you get more XP when you hit higher, of course. And if you have a little bit extra money, I had a Fury when I was training. It gave a lot more attack, strength, and defense bonuses. And here's what you're going to do. From about 1 to about 35 is what I've done here at the men for pay to play. You come over to the men, you fight them to about 35 strength, and this is really where it pushes your patience. Because you're like, oh man, there has to be faster XP. No, there's not. You're 1 attack. You're not going to get much faster XP unless you soul ward, be a faggot, and have 10 HP. And like I said, it's just a lot of time putting these Obby mod pures. And if you haven't got the patience, I wouldn't suggest you making one. But if you're on the road and you definitely want to make one, this is the way to go. 1 through 35, you know, you can hit the men, do them up a little bit, and it doesn't take long. I think it took me about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, if that. And I'm going to show you guys a couple other places you could go, just kind of fuck around. And here's what I've done. Then 35 to about 60 for pay to play, I went over here to the rock crabs. And I got kind of lazy, and I'm just voice narrating after I recorded because I messed up and didn't push record voice narration over when I was taking the video at the same time. So it's going to be a little bit, I'm just taking up time right here. And here I'm just showing you how to get to the rock crabs. You know, if you've been there before, just skip over to about 5 minutes, 6 minutes. And you're going to walk all the way up. You're going to go past the Fremenic province, go up the wood line, and you're going to come up to the Keldegrim entrance. I don't care how the fuck you pronounce it, whatever. And you're going to hang out there. And once you stop, once the crabs stop attacking you, you're going to see this little red exclamation point. You're going to run in that cave. And you're going to pop right back out, and you're going to run back to the crabs and going to attack you again. And like I said, from 35 to 60, it took a hell of a long time. And it's going to, because you're training with 1 attack. And you got to have 1 attack if you want to be a legitimate Obby mod pure. And there's different places to train. I'm going to show you a couple other places, you know, for free to play, or if you just want something different to train on. I'm going to go over here to the Edgeville dungeon, or not the Edgeville dungeon, but the barbarian dungeon, I guess you could call it. And you're going to go down to the stronghold security, and you're going to stay in level 1. And you can get to 60 strength just doing that. And that's all this pretty much is. And I'm just showing my stats again, showing you that do not get range. if you're going just starting out, getting to 60 strength, get your 60 strength first, because you'll end up about 60 strength, 48 HP if trained right. And you can do Soul Wars. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. Just, you know, you're going to get KO'd a lot faster because you have really low HP. Trust me, I've KO'd like 4 of them because they had extremely low HP, but they had like 75 strength. And that's about the only place you have to it, because once you get like a 6 poison hit on you, then get a boom, big 260, and then you're done because you only have like 30 HP. And that guy's a bot, obviously. Look at that name. Look at that name. And Rainbow Twins, that's a pretty cool name. Wish I thought of that earlier. But he's just showing you, you know, how to get to the little village. Showing you a little exclamation point. You go down that tunnel. And once you get down this tunnel, you're going to go to about, say, the first door, and you kill the goblins. Now you can do that from 1 to about 35, 40. You can do that for as long as you want. I would suggest you no more than about 20 if you want me to be completely honest, because then it just gets flat out boring because I don't get that much XP. And it's just me showing you, you know, kill these from about 20 strength. And you see that door right behind this goblin I'm attacking right here? You're going to want to go in right after you kill that goblin, after you get about 20 strength, 40 strength, whatever. Go in there and start killing the Minotaurs. And if you can find different places with Minotaurs, I'm just showing you just right there, right beside where you was just at. Closest place, so it's faster. And like I said, it's just all quick XP. And if you want my suggestions, I suggest you stay pay to play and train always 60 strength, because you get the 14 days membership. And of course, always remember to bring potions. If you want to train faster, hit harder, get more XP, use your potions, whatever you can afford. Supersets, you know, combat potions, just regular strength potions. I mean, just whatever you can get. Then after you're all said and done, you're gonna say, "Oh, thank you, priest. This has been a really good little know-how, show-how right here." But yeah, that's where I come in handy. You know, like, comment, subscribe. Hope you guys appreciated the vid. If you want to add me, if you want me to add something else or show you something else, let me know. But in the meantime, peace out.